I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves and he's feeling out of place. Cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
Hello. Coming in hot as usual. It's your boy E-Room, Knicks podcast. Halftime to Crunchtime, baby. Yeah, man. So I missed the whole halftime. So I gotta come clean with that. Missed the whole half. I wanted to lighten the mood with the kids, man, because I've been yelling at the especially the middle guy, yelling at him too much. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? Let's go to the movies. So we went to the movies. So we went to go see Kung Fu Panda at 6 p.m. So that killed the first half. So I tried to enjoy it, stay away from my phone and things of that nature. Just enjoy the stuff. So that's why I started the pod so late. So anyway, you guys gotta excuse that, right? Because we gotta make time for the family and stuff like that. I saw that as an opportunity where I needed to do that for the kids today, man. So we saw Kung Fu Panda. It was all right. It was a cute little movie. It's like, what more can you ask for? Kung Fu Panda 4. You know what I'm saying? Got a panda that knows Kung Fu, a lot of mystical stuff. Actually, it was pretty trash, to tell you the truth, man. So I remember, because I have an older son. And my older son, I remember when he was little, they were like cartoon movies like crazy, like a lot of obscure ones like Paddington Bear and stuff like that he had no idea who the hell that is. But we still used to go to these movies. They should come out at least like once a month, sometimes two. Sometimes more than that in the summertime, man. So just to give parents something to do during the year and stuff, man. But nowadays they don't really do that, man. I guess because of the writer's strike and COVID and stuff like that kind of mess everything up. Everybody's at home theater is probably better than the theater that you pay for. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, got some popcorn and stuff like that. So I got a chance to do that, man. But looking at the score, man, we are whipping that ass, 59 to 41. So I can imagine everything that I missed in this game so far, man. OG is back. That's a big thing. So OG is in the thumbnail. But OG, the biggest thing with him is just just getting the team back together, man. He's a starting small forward. I saw the Precious. He started over Precious. Precious started with OG, and Josh Hart was the one that went to the bench. Am I correct with that? OG started. No, they actually benched Precious. So they benched Precious. Wow, I think that's interesting. I guess because Josh Hart's been playing so well, as a starter, that he just decided to keep him. But when Julius comes back, what are they going to do? Not bench Josh Hart? Who are they going to bench then? Brunson? I don't know. I don't get it, man. But we'll have to see that. Like I said, we've been arguing with that amongst fans and stuff like that. And we just have too many good players, man. So if they bench Josh, then Julius comes back, and then how many minutes is Josh going to play? He's held us down all this time. We need him to play. So how much minutes is he going to play? You still got Bogey out there. You still got so many different players that we have, man. Right now, I got Candace Parker in my face, man. I'm just watching her. She quoted something. She was talking about worrying about the minutes that these guys are playing. They're not going to be ready for the thing. But she doesn't. I'm not even sure she remembers that the Knicks have Julius Randle and these guys. You know what I'm trying to say? That all these guys are already hurt to begin with. That's why they're playing heavy minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Candace Parker, you try to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's like one of the goats of the WNBA. Say like there was a Jordan. She's part of like the Kobe Bryant eras. The Kobe Bryant's the Tracy McGrady era kind of player because she comes from that time. You know what I'm saying? But she's still playing and stuff. So I mean, it's like annoying to see her like that because I mean, I want to see her do well because I mean, she's like I said, she's up there with some of the greatest female basketball players that ever played. But she clearly does not watch any basketball. Maybe she doesn't watch any NBA basketball. So it's one thing for you to watch a couple of clips and come away with so much information. And I think that's what these guys do, man. But they pay these guys hundreds of thousands of dollars, sometimes millions for some of these commentators, man, to give their commentary. And it's just bullshit commentary. These guys they don't care about these teams and stuff like that. They don't watch these teams. They just watch a little bit and then come away with so much information just based off because they played before. I played before too, not at the pro level, but I could watch one clip of basketball and come up with a whole synopsis about what I think their life is about and everything else down the line, man. So I mean, it gets annoying, man. But I mean, this space sports talk, you know what I'm saying, especially from the main big time broadcasting companies like the TNT and stuff like that, trickle down into YouTube and everybody else that has a microphone in front of their face like me. Like everybody has these opinions. But I mean, like it's not that hard to find people that are speaking from a place where they actually care or know anything about what they're watching. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing like to be a star player, one of the greatest ever. You could talk about basketball, yes, but you don't know what the fuck is going on with Philadelphia. You don't know what's going on with the Knicks. All you care about is the star players from each team. So that kind of drives me fucking crazy, man. So anyway, this is the halftime report, man. So I'm just coming in hot, like I'm trying to say. Let's see what's up with the comments. Say that everybody popping in quick with the comments. You got Mr. Jarrell, we got Kareem in the place. Wait, patiently. I got you, man. What's good? What's good? Tough love in the spot. We got a nudie here. Nudie 25. Yeah, you were in the chat. You got Jackal in the place to be. Nick is looking sharp so far. Yeah, man. One thing I haven't gotten to, I haven't even looked at the score, box score, or anything like that. But usually when this group starts the game hot, they tend to win the game. You know what I'm saying? So not necessarily hot. If the Knicks start the game winning, if we win the first quarter, we have a good chance to win the entire game. So I think that's just one of those things. Against Philadelphia, the last game, it was just one of those things where the Knicks couldn't get anything going. So we ended up losing the game. The game against Atlanta, we whipped their ass from the start to the finish. So this is one of those games where we just whipping that ass from the start to the finish. And I'm looking at the highlights now. You see Brunson getting that steals, OG getting out there, getting on that rim. Shout out to MBK. Shout out to Andy too. Andy from Poland. International Andy came through for like a week. I was not able to get free, man. A couple things happened that week that I just could not get free to watch to go hang out with him, which I kind of regret now that I'm thinking about it because he no telling when is the next time he's going to come to the United States. So I mean, we did get to hang out with him heavy the night of the basketball game, man. So like I mean, it's amazing this internet shit that we have here, man, because it felt like we knew Andy. It felt like Andy was here. Like it wasn't weird. We were sitting there chilling, arm in arm, sitting close to each other, stuff like that, laughing and just joking, just like as if Andy lives in America. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so we have so many conversations online, which so that you guys see offline conversations, personal phone calls and stuff like that, or and various different things like that. So that goes on with all of us out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an interesting movement that's happening right now, and I'm so glad that you guys are a part of it. I'm so glad that I'm a part of it, man. So it's just a beautiful thing, man. Shout out to Jarrell. Jarrell was there. It's awesome, man. Della Music is in a place to be. He's trying to get me to come out to Brooklyn, man. I got to come out to Brooklyn and hang out with him, man. Damian Cox is in the place. Got Gideon, like I mentioned. Amakwa. Excuse me, guys. Still got that post-nasal drip trying to get rid of. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But anyway, let's go with it, man. Get into the halftime report. So with the halftime report, we start off with the summary, quarter to quarter. So let's check it out. Knicks wiped the floor with them in the first quarter, 26-14. Second quarter, 33-27. So just for the rest of the way, the Knicks just have to win each quarter. You know, we can stand to lose one quarter, but not to get smacked. But for the rest of the game, if we can manage to win the next quarters, where we can win by 1, 2, it doesn't have to be by a major number. Win 1 or 2, and we win this game by a lot. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully the Knicks can stay on these guys, man. And just a testament because I saw some of the highlights and stuff like that. OG comes in there right off the street from being hurt the whole year, and the motherfucker comes in there, and it seems like he played extremely well, man. I'm looking at the stats here. He looked like he played extremely well. So I mean, that's the type of team that we have. That's the type of player that we picked up. So it's a blessing that we got this guy, man. Yeah, man. So let's deep dive in here. Let's keep it moving so I can unlock things as I'm watching, as I'm talking to you guys. Let's minimize this, get it down to the shot chart. Take a look at the shot chart. There's a lot of shots on the Philadelphia side on the right-hand side. They shot 42%. Last game, I believe they shot in the 30s, 38%, something like that. I believe the Knicks shot like 32 or 33% in the last game. So this game, you see a lot of shots, a lot of red shots on the right-hand side. That might be the Knicks defense there. All these shots all over the place. Compared to the last game, the shot chart wasn't like this. Not too many shots at the rim like that. Not too many shots in the paint at all. It seems like the Knicks have been keeping them out of the paint, which is pretty cool. On the Knicks side of things looked pretty typical. Threes, a lot of shots on the rim. I could sense that there might have been a lot of fast breaking and stuff like that compared, just to judging by the way the shot chart looks there. So the Knicks are shooting 55% compared to 42, which is a stark contrast compared to last game, man. So that last game was horrible. I'm glad that I was with my Knicks fans. Shout out to DJ Shuttle was sitting right next to me. Ron was sitting next to me from Still Knicks. Sim Russell was sitting next to Shuttle. I had Andy next to him. So, I mean, we all was next to each other, man. There's a whole bunch of guys out there. We had guys and gals. We had a really good time, man. Shout out to Steph from Dope Soul. She was there, too. So, the Knicks' biggest lead was 21. Longest run was 8. So, we've been whooping these guys' ass from the start of this game. Check out the rebounds. Right on cue, 28 rebounds to 17. Assists is kind of crazy, man. 20 assists in that first half. That's uncharacteristic of the Knicks. So, 20 assists for the Knicks, only 9 for them. 3 steals, 1 block for us, 2 to 1 for them. 4 turnovers right on brand for the Knicks. So this seems like it might have been a really good game to watch because there's no turnovers. The steals and blocks are kind of low. So that means there's been a lot of NBA action in this game here. 50, like I said, 54% for the Knicks, 42 for them. You got 43% from 3 for the Knicks, 31 for them. So I mean they have a lot of room to improve there, but they're not going to beat us on the boards. They just don't have any big men on that squad. They shouldn't be able to beat us on the boards. So we already got that checked. Assist wise, kind of shocks me a little bit, because they do have decent guards. What can I say about their guards, man? I mean they do have Maxey, but they don't really have too many creators like that. I don't know. Just while watching them head to head with the Knicks, they don't really have too many guys that really could create too much. I guess Kyle Lowry comes in there and gives them that extra, poised player that can make tough shots. He made a tough shot the last game, but as far as like really moving the ball and making things happen, penetrating that type of thing, that's not Philadelphia's strong suit. They get that those points in the paint from Embiid, and he shoots a lot down there. So I mean, by them missing Embiid is just like us missing like 3 or 4 players. You know what I'm saying? So that's another argument that we have out there is like, would you rather have like these superstar players, or would you rather have a team like the Knicks where we do have all-star players, but everything's kind of spread out a little bit more even? I would rather be spread out more even because look, we still could survive the season. This Philadelphia team should have been second or third best team in the East. You know what I'm trying to say? But after Embiid goes down, they're basically done. They're kind of playing over their head here. Just on treading water. They still got enough talent to compete, but they kind of treading water, just like the Knicks. But the Knicks had to lose 4 players for us to get to that point, and we still could beat you with the four of our best players missing. So it's crazy, man. So I mean, that's why everybody has such high hopes for the Knicks. Just at least people that watch the team, people that follow the team. We all have a lot of hope for this team because we're missing so many players and we're still competing. What's going to happen when we get our guys back? When we get all of our guys back, and guys, all they have to do is concentrate on the minutes that they get, play extremely hard in the minutes that they get. You know what I'm saying? We should be able to smack any team out there, man. So I'm very excited for it, man. It's coming. This guy, OG is back, and next should be Julius and Mitch. They're probably going to come at the same time. Pause. Wow. But this guy, Julius, I think he might come back sooner because he's actually doing contact drills, but he's not doing scrimmaging with 5-on-5 according to reports. So the next thing for him is to scrimmage 5-on-5. This guy Mitchell Robinson, I think, he's been running, and doing stuff like that, conditioning probably, but he has yet to do any basketball related stuff with the team. So that's interesting too, man. So I think Julius might come back, or they might end up coming back at the same time. We'll see. Because Mitchell Robinson, not like Mitchell Robinson has so much to get himself together for. He's just a block shotter and a rebounder. He does not really like a post up player, a 3-point shooter, or put the ball on the floor. He's not anything compared to Hartenstein, where Hartenstein has to get his rhythm in the game. Mitchell Robinson should be able to come in right away because all he does is rebound and block shots. That's it. I don't think he needs to get like his timing and anything down because he's just playing physical basketball. Especially if OG's coming in and playing so well after injury. This guy, Mitchell Robinson, should not need that much time for himself to get ready. Just everything has to do with conditioning. Anyway, let's check out the three keys to the game here. We got points in the paint. Knicks are kicking their ass 24-16. Second chance points 6-2, kicking their ass. Fast break points 11-4, kicking their ass. So look at that shit, man. The Knicks are just kicking their ass, baby. Let's get to the box score before the game starts again. Looking at some of their keys to the game. I'll get to that in a second. Tobias Harris, zeros, baby. 17 minutes there, just almost zeros across the board. He does have 3 boards, man, but I'm not even attempting a shot. Is he done in his career, man? Because I feel like the last game, he didn't really do much either, man. Every time I see Tobias Harris, it doesn't seem like he's doing too much of anything. So, I mean, it's kind of sad to see. Kelly Oubre, never seen a shot he wouldn't take. Mo Bamba's out there, only got 1 rebound in 12 minutes. Jesus Christ. Kyle Lowry started 2 for 4. Maxi's out there with 12 points, and nobody else worth talking about. Buddy Hield, maybe the winner of the last game, Paul Reed, he's out there not doing too much either. We're back in business now. Knicks are at 11:40 playing defense against Philly. We got number 9 there shooting. I believe that's Oubre, right? So Oubre just throws up a shot. Brunson was in his face, but he still makes it. As far as the Knicks on the other side, I see OG with 10. I see Josh Hart with 10. 8 and 8. He's done for the night, basically. We got Jalen Brunson with 15 and 6, and just equal contribution across the board, it seems like, from all the other guys. So shout out to the Knicks. So anyway, let's get back into this game here. Start it up. Looks like the Knicks are the first to get on the board, 61. So let's get this up to par here. Let's talk some Knicks. I haven't done play-by-play in a while. Yeah, man, love to do play-by-play. Right now we're on TNT, so the visuals are immaculate. I can't show you because I already got a strike. I don't need another one. We got Kyle Lowry there with Maxey. Maxey steps into a shot with OG right in his face. He misses it. So he goes Brunson. So shoot-around. We were actually at Knicks shoot-around last game. Brunson just pulls up for 3, no good. You got Mo Bamba with his second rebound of the game. Sheesh. But we got to see shoot-around the other day for the first Philadelphia game. And you can see OG doing all the drills. So he's like, yo, OG, is he playing today? Because he looks so good. So I guess that was a sign to show us that he was going to play, sooner than we thought, which was the next game against Philly. So Josh Hart with another rebound, slaps it out, gives it out to Brunson. Brunson's in the elbow, trying to drive there, but gets stripped by Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's walking up the court like an old lady, able to give it out to Maxey. Maxey finishes a nice strong layup. Maxey also looked pretty good in the warm-up yesterday. Not yesterday, in the last game. Maxey looked really good in the shooting round. They were stretching him out. He was getting shots up. He looked real strong. He didn't look like anything was wrong with him. But they gave him a break the last game, and they still won. Philadelphia still won. A lot of cool things we saw, man. We got to see Deuce McBride up close. We got to see Hartenstein up close. We got to see Othello Harrington up close. A couple guys out there we got to see up close. So it's pretty cool to go to shoot around if you have the opportunity to do so. We had a terrible ticket agent, man. So Simmons got to figure out if got to figure out a way to get a better ticket agent, because the one that he has now is like a rookie, and she does not give a shit about Knicks, about basketball, Knicks, or anything. So I hate to talk bad about her or anything like that, but she's a rookie, I guess. She looks like a rookie, like she looks younger than all of our kids. You know what I'm saying? Nice young girl, but I don't think she gives a shit about MSG, gives a shit about the Knicks sports or anything like that. She was just like, she was walking around. She didn't even care to look for us or anything like that. It was crazy. So anyway, slide down here, looking at Damian Cox saying, "What's up? What up? What up? What up?" My man, Daily Music in the place to be. Watching at home, we'll be in and out. Bet you. Bet you. Bet. That's what I meant to say. Says, I'm glad you take the time to lead us in the chat. No small feat. And yeah, I have to stay used to don't fall in love with these threes and how we almost lost the lead. All right. Right now, I'm just looking at the way we play. I think we just outclassed them. They don't have enough players out there right now. Guys like Mo Bamba, there goes Tobias Harris able to finally get on the scoreboard there. He has zeros across the board, only 3 rebounds for the first half. Yeah, man. So I appreciate you, Della. Die Hard chat was good. Was good. Got David L. I got you, Dela. I got Mr. Generation JL, man. Hope all is well with you, man. Well, we here. Looks like the Knicks are going to call the timeout. Or Philadelphia just scored, so the Knicks are going to call the timeout. So Philadelphia is doing their job. They're coming in there, coming in with their run. The Knicks were up by as much as 21, they said. So let's see what's going on with this. Let's do the summary real quick so I can just see what's going on with the score there. So with the Knicks I'll start at the second half. Philadelphia on a 10-2 run. So that I mean, Tom Thibodeau loves to let leads get big like this. So all you need is for the team to get a little bit of confidence, and going up 10-2 is a lot of confidence. You see the guys bouncing on the way to the on that timeout on the way to the bench. You can see the Philadelphia squad bouncing back to the bench. So that's not a good sign, man. The Knicks are pissed off, kind of like walking gingerly to the bench, and Philadelphia is bouncing. So that's not a good look at all, man. So we just gotta, the timeout is good, but we got to come out of this timeout and try to put out that flame there. Yeah, man. So I'm looking at a pickup truck here. I see Toyota has a pickup truck. This what is this, a Tacoma or something like that? It looks longer than a Tacoma. I don't know if I need to pause that, but I think that is a Tacoma. Is that a Tacoma? So I'm looking to get an all new Tacoma. So the Tacoma looks a little bit bigger than normal. So I'm looking to get me a car, man. I love, the car that we have now is like, it's like our first car, as a family. You know what I'm saying? It was meant for my wife. Well, my wife never really drove the damn thing. I'm the one that drives it. So we had 2 cars before, and I was driving both cars. So one of my cars, I was tired of fixing it because it was kind of like a super hoopty. Got rid of that car, so I started driving this car, full time. And like I said, it's reliable. It's a Honda Accord, no bells, no whistles on it, straight, bottom of the line Honda Accord. So it's a grocery grabber, but nothing, no bells and whistles on that thing. I can outrun it on the highway, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I need me a fucking car, man. So I'm thinking about getting me a pickup truck just to be an asshole, somebody in New York that doesn't really necessarily work in construction. I do work around construction, but I'm not a construction worker, so there's no reason for me to have a pickup truck to carry supplies and things of that nature. But I like to be different, man. You use the pickup truck for different various reasons. And I have some ideas of how I can get away with it. I used to have a Honda Element also, so I love the Honda Element. So I think I might end up getting one of those too, just to keep the hoopty thing going on, until you figure out what kind of car we want to get, for the main car and shit. But we'll see what happens, man. I don't know if I'm gonna get just get the new car now or just wait. So I'm thinking we should wait. There's a lot of new models coming out. Like they got the new Tacoma. Toyota's has a few new cars coming out that they've been talking about. So I kind of want one of those, man. So we'll see what happens, when it comes to that. But I think I'm just going to end up getting like an older car, maybe a Nissan Frontier, which is another pickup. So we'll see what happens, man. So that's where my head is at. I got to get me a car, man. As a man, what I'm saying, you always want that new joint. You know what I'm saying, and something new like that. I'm quite sure down south it's guns. People from down south love guns, so they always get new guns and stuff. But like in New York, man, you can't really get a sports car in New York because the roads are terrible. So you can't really drive fast, and you always got to worry about the potholes and things of that nature. But a nice pickup in New York City, man, that seems pretty unorthodox. You know what I'm saying? But still right on the money too. But anyway, here we go. Long commercial. DiVincenzo bringing the ball up the court against Maxey. iHeart to OG stumbling and bumbling over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart catches the defender on his heels there, gets all the way to the basket. No foul call, just out of bounds there. So Josh Hart is going to get called for a delay of game. They did not call it, But Josh Hart is pissed off, man. How do you drive that hard to the basket, get hit, and don't get the foul? It's garbage, man. Complete garbage. Shout out to Nick Nurse. Nick Nurse, you want to talk about like anxiety, man? He looks like he could cry. He's like shaking and turning pink. So anyway, Eagles Kyle Lowry comes in there, stops his dribble. Maxey has it now. So Maxey, is he a point guard? Is he a shooting guard? He's a shooting guard. You know, he has point guard numbers. Obama comes in there, tries to dunk it. He wants a foul. Maxey gets the rebound. Josh Hart with another one. Josh Hart full head of steam now. Pushing, gives it over to DiVincenzo. Transition 3, no. Back to Hart, cross over to OG, OG for the elbow 3, no good. So here comes Kelly Oubre. You got to stop the ball on Kelly. He's going to shoot that. Kelly gives it over to Tobias. Tobias all the way to the basket. He meets Hartenstein. Hartenstein made him change his shot. Another rebound by Josh Hart. So Josh Hart is spinning in the lane there. Kicked it out to DiVincenzo for a transition 3. Bang, bang. 3-point shot. Beautiful. Mr. Big Ragu in the place to be. Here comes Maxey. Coming across the timeline, guarded by Ragu. Ragu comes around the screen. Got a switch now. OG's guarding him. See, Maxey don't want no part of OG there. He's trying to set him up. Gets it right back to Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris looking at DiVincenzo like he could take him. I don't think so. Crossover in between the legs. He's got 3 seconds. Right into OG, spins. Throws it up into the corner. Shot clock. Oh, travel. It was going to be a shot clock violation anyway, but something's going on with Tobias Harris. I don't know if he's getting too old or what. Either he's getting too old or he just getting too old. He looks good, though. You know, he looks good in person, you know, but his game looks like he might have lost his game a little bit. Brunson all the way to the basket, throws it up at the rim and knocks it down. Did they count the shot? I'm not sure. Yes, they did. So Brunson is going to get an and one there. Let me take a look at what's going on Instagram. We got some people that might have popped in over there. So we got Tough Love is over there, and he's also on YouTube as well. So shout out to Tough Love in the place to be. We got Cal Wells in the place. What's up? We got my man Wadada Dang. That's my coworker there. Shout out to him popping in on the Instagram chat there. We got Man Up 08. We got Sir Leopold. I like Leopold. I don't know why I like that name. Lucas Calvert is in the place, and Miss T-Bar. Hello, T-Bar. Taking a look and see what the hell I'm doing here. What the hell is Ethan doing on the internet right now? Right? Yep. Been doing it for a while. They got Just Errol in the place too. I see you guys. People just popping in real quick on Instagram. Like I said, I can't really see what's going on, but you guys can see what I see when I look at it. So it's not like I could really pay attention to what you guys are doing, but I just put you on the screen just to show love to people that are popping it up on Instagram. You know, shout out to Instagram. I haven't put out a reel in a while, so I got to get on that. DiVincenzo comes around the screen, gets it to Josh. Josh wasn't paying attention. Neither was Tobias Harris. Brunson baseline, kicks it back out to OG. OG on the drive, spin move, dunk it, baby. Yeah. 2-hand dunk spin in the lane. OG Anunoby out there playing like he been out there, baby. So OG's basically playing like a power forward kind of thing. Took over a precious spot, which I think is odd, you know? I think it's kind of odd. But you know, we'll see. So I mean, you can't go wrong. You start OG, you know, OG's ready to play. Look at like spinning in the lane like he been doing it. Up, dunking with 2 hands. You know, it's like he's out there spinning and winning like he been out there. You know, so Precious, he can go back to the bench. Maybe that might hurt his feelings a little bit. But it's better for him. I think now that I'm thinking about it, it's better for Precious to get off the bench now because he was going to do it when Julius gets here anyway. So might as well take Precious and put him back on the bench. I think Josh Hart can handle it. You know, I think Precious can handle it too, but I think Josh can handle it a little bit better. So little wild action there. Philadelphia just fouled DiVincenzo there, Mr. Payne. This guy Payne is an ugly motherfucker, man. He looks like the dude from Ice Age, one of those the one that keeps chasing the nut around, you know, for all the episodes. That's what this guy Payne looks like. No disrespect, you know. He's a funny looking dude. Brunson, top of the key now, after receiving the inbounds pass, being guarded by Payne. They actually being guarded by 3 people. You got to find somebody. Hartenstein inside, wide open for the Dizunk. Pizzunk. Big L. David L in the place. Yeah, man. Lately, the Knicks been, whether they win or lose, it's still been a good game. The last game was so frustrating because Philadelphia was so trash, and the Knicks were just, I never seen the Knicks play like that all year. You know, so that's why I say it's the worst game of the season because the Knicks were just characteristically not playing like themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said that was the worst game of the year. Rob Bracey in the place too, just popping in the best. I mean, literally, JC Penney catalog avatar, man. I freaking love it. Shout out to you. Yeah, man. So 71-53 is a good look for the Knicks, man. If we could just wipe these guys off the court here, um, that's exactly what the doctors ordered. Knicks standings. I say Knicks standings. Should have said NBA standings. But even though the Knicks have been losing, man, the Knicks are still in the fourth spot. So the last 10 games, 4-6. If you extend that to the last 15 games, probably it's still kind of like a losing record, man. So 4-6, man, is not good, but we still maintain that fourth spot. So like if we were healthy, we were like plus we were a plus team, 6-5, 7-3, that type of thing. So if we would have maintained those numbers, we would be up. We would probably be above Cleveland, possibly taking the Bucks, because we're only right now. How many games behind now? Between Cleveland, we're basically 3.5 games behind. So I can point to at least 3 games that we should have won, and during this stretch with all these injuries, especially in not in January, but in February and a little bit in March now. There's been quite a few games that we would have won if we would have had our full squad. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say 3. So if you add 3, then we'll still be in the same spot. So I guess it's not no sweat off our back, right? If the Knicks can maintain that fourth spot. But the thing about it, man, if you extend this here, let me extend it. Can you guys see? Yes, you can. So I mean, like I said, if you go for 8 right now, if everything stays the same, let's say we got to play in and all that. Let's say if it stayed the same for shits and giggles here. I'm looking at the Celtics versus the Heat, which will be a crazy matchup for them. Celtics and Heat, the Heat always comes with it. So the Celtics and Heat in the first round, that's not a good look for them. The Bucks and the Pacers has been whipping the Bucks' ass this year. You know what I'm saying? So the Bucks don't want to see the Pacers. Cleveland against the 76ers, I guess, would be cool. And the Magic, they've been whipping our ass all year. We beat them the last game, but they've been ready to play us all year, man. I think we beat them in a series, but I would rather see, I'd rather see Orlando Magic probably than some of these other guys. I kind of want to wait to the Celtics for later, or wait for the Bucks till later. So the first round matchup is the Magic, but you gotta be careful what you wish for. They did whip our ass in the season, but it doesn't mean that they're gonna whip our ass in the playoffs, man. So I got confidence in our team. So again, possibly we might be able to catch the Cavaliers here at the end. I'm not sure if we'll be able to, but if we were able to overtake them, if we played the 76ers, I like that matchup. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we are here. We can either face, let's say, the Cavaliers, Magic, or the 76ers. I think that's the mix that we're looking at. So with the first round, man. So all we got to do is get healthy. We can get healthy and just play the team basketball. Let Tom Thibodeau do his substitution magic. If he can get that rotation popping and pull guys quick, if guys don't have it, pull them. You know what I'm saying? And keep it rotating like that, then Nick should be able to do work against all these teams here. Yeah, man. So I think that's a good look. Take a look at Maxey driving to the basket there. He's really good. Kicks it out to the French. I don't know what I was going to say something derogatory, but let me leave him alone. He misses the corner 3. Josh Hart, interior pass to Brunson, catches it and throws it over the head for the layup. Bang, bang. 73-53, 20-point lead here. 5 minutes and 13 seconds. Payne, we got Paul Reed just throws Brunson to the floor. So Brunson did a good job of getting into space, and then Paul Reed just pushed him straight to the ground. So Josh Hart's absolutely been on one, man. So he has another assist. So he's gonna end up with an easy. He got it already. He got his third triple double of the year, man. So he got 15 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. Wow, man. Straight kicking their ass inside the Precious there. So Precious gets the ball on a nice little cut to the basket. Almost an identical play there, except Brunson was in the spot instead of Josh Hart. And DiVincenzo didn't cut. But Precious still had a nice little lane to the basket. He gets fouled. So I don't know what they're going to do, man. It's really nice to see these guys sliding like this, mixing around and sliding around. It's good to see. Yeah, man. Taking a look at some of these side things here. Oh, don't want to do that. See what's going on Twitter on the side here. Precious getting some free throws. Yo, shout out to State, man. State, we've been arguing about the Giants. State loves fighting, man. So, I mean, we're talking about the Giants. The Giants just traded for one of the best defensive edge rushers linemen, defensive linemen in the game basically, which is a good move. We ended up getting rid of Saquon Barkley, and we picked up Dexter Lawrence, who I think is a really good football player, shorter than Barkley, but I think he fits what the Giants are trying to do, running. Being able to make guys miss and stuff like that in the teeth of the defense. So I'm thinking that's what we're trying to do. You got DiVincenzo with a basically a transition 3-point shot. He does a wave to the crowd and actually pushes the ball up the court. They also picked up two offensive linemen that's going to help out the rotation there for the offensive line. So I mean, I still would like the Giants to draft the offensive lineman. They're probably going to use that first pick on either a quarterback or a wide receiver. That seems to be what everyone's talking about. I think the Giants have some decent wide receivers, man. So, but if they get another wide receiver, to go with the one that they picked up last season, that should work too. I could see them maybe in the third round getting a big back, a big power back to complement Dexter Lawrence. So I'm not Dexter Lawrence. Dexter, what's one of his name? Is it Dexter Lawrence? Dexter somebody, the new running back that we have. We actually need a power back to go along with him, so we can go thunder and lightning like we like to do in New York. Of course the quarterback, we could definitely need a quarterback. Even if we draft a high quarterback, Daniel Jones is still going to play. That second quarterback is going to have to show what they can do behind the scenes, and if he show behind the scenes that he has a pulse, then he's going to overtake Danny Dimes. But right now, Danny Dimes get paid a lot of bread, man. He's getting paid to be a starting quarterback. So he's gotta produce. So anyway, Knicks got some free throws there. So Josh Hart now has 17, 13, and 10 right now. You got Cameron Payne all the way to the basket, full head of steam there. Josh Hart and Obi. I keep saying Obi, but it's OG comes in there and stops that play. No foul called. It's a good defense, man. I mean, the Knicks are on one, bro. Like I said, the OG, this is his first game back, and he already got his timing and everything, able to pounce on the defense like that with Josh Hart, which is incredible. Josh Hart has been the heart and soul of this club during this stretch, and he comes in there playing with the same intensity and same prowess that Josh Hart is coming in there with, man. So it's amazing, man. The team that we have here, we definitely got a special situation going on here, guys. Definitely. Yeah, so got a couple more people popping in. Shout out to Knicks Nation 112 in the place. So Giant moves were solid. Die Giants will be right back very soon. Yeah, man. Need to get up on that episode, man. We got some new stuff on the Giants, so we definitely got to get those episodes up, man, just to put it out there. Talk about some Giants. Educate some people too, man. Because like I said, I was trying to mention State there, but State would say, yeah, I don't care what they got. This is not 2007. State is not young either, man. State is like 30 something himself, but he keeps throwing the OGs like they'll all be too old and old is not 2007. It's kind of like a tired argument. Precious there with a nice little dunk, because in football, yes, you need a quarterback to win, but the quarterback can't do shit if the offensive line sucks. If the offense can't get on the court because the defense is getting smoked. You know what I'm saying? Then what's the point of that? Look at OG with a full court fast break, man. Duncan with that broken arm. So everything seems to be working really well for OG, man. His athleticism is still off the charts, as you can see, super strong, flying up the court in beautiful strides, and ain't nobody stopping him from that power dunk at the rim. Here comes Philadelphia. Philadelphia's squandering, man. We got this guy Snaggletooth over to Oubre. Paul Reed gets it with a step back jump shot. He makes that. He has like the ugliest jump shot in the league, man. Paul Reed. Sad looking at his jump shot. Here goes Miles McBride coming up the court. Yeah, man. So I really like what the Giants are doing. The Giants got one of the best defensive lines in football. We got to figure out what we're going to do safety-wise. We got to figure out what we're going to do secondary-wise. I can see the Giants drafting a secondary player, to stir up the secondary. Safety, I don't know if the Knicks, I keep saying Knicks, the Giants are going to be able to get a safety or sign somebody like that. I really don't know the situation. That's why I got to talk to a guy like Jarrell. Jarrell really knows the Giants like that. He knows the market and stuff and who's available, who we should go for. But I know the draft is coming soon. Look at Josh Hart. Josh Hart just took off the headband. Josh Hart's hair looks really good, man. Whoever's doing his hair looks good. It's probably his lady. Josh Hart with a nice little strong drive to the basket. Josh Hart going crazy. So yeah, man. So whoever's doing Josh Hart's hair is doing a really good job. I wouldn't put it past. I bet you it is this lady, man. We didn't meet her, but we got a chance to see him and his lady walking out the train station, which is bugged out. So I don't know if I should have said that, but they obviously like to walk around the garden before the game. So it was cool to see that, man. But she looks like a regular dude, regular chick. He looks like a regular dude. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good vibe, good look there. DiVincenzo dribble, looking, gives it over to Precious. Precious with a nice drive. Oh, he would have gave DiVincenzo a nice little assist there, but Oubre fouled DiVincenzo, saw the cut coming. So Oubre knew all about that. Put his hand up, say, "Yeah, I did that. My bad." Just good basketball players, man. We have a lot of good basketball players. You want to talk about IQ basketball players, man? Between DiVincenzo, Miles McBride is a good IQ basketball player, playing off the ball, I should say. Precious is really good. OG is extremely good. A high IQ basketball player. Bogey's really good too. Something's going on with his legs. I don't know what's going on there. We'll have to see how that works. Bogey's got to play. That little 13 points per game that he gets off the bench. We absolutely need that shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we get 100%. So here goes Oubre bringing the ball up the court, gives it over to Buddy Hield there. Buddy Hield, number 17. Buddy Hield, Oubre has it, looking for somebody to pop out. Got the old Frenchman, number 40. He's in the corner. Oubre drives, gives it to Buddy Hield for 3. He misses it. Paul Reed is fighting. Looks like it's going to be Philly ball there. I don't know. Josh Hart wants to review that. He's doing his finger like this, wants to review. I mean, hopefully you guys can hear me really good. Hopefully the all the audio and the visuals, everything is good. Swinging over to Instagram again, see who anybody popped in there. A couple more people. We got Musical Genius in the place. We got Lee O. Valentin popped in on Instagram. We got D Wolf 111 over there. So if anybody wants to get in on the chat to talk with people, please pop on the YouTube channel. Go to the YouTube channel, Die Hard Knicks, and you can see the same thing that you see on Instagram, but just in better quality, and you'll be able to get into the chat where I can put you on the screen, just like I have Jarrell on the screen there, like that. So he goes Miles McBride trying to create his own shot, kicks out to DiVincenzo, 4-3, air ball there. Josh Hart's right there, wasn't able to get a hand on that. Let's go out of bounds. Should be Philly ball. So while I'm looking at it here, for those that are popping in from time to time, coming in, hit the subscribe and the thumbs up button, man. If you haven't subscribed lately, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up also, on the way out. Whether you're coming in for a few seconds, just hit the thumbs up just to show love to the kid. He goes Buddy Hield for 3, misses that. Miles McBride with the rebound. He's being surrounded by Philadelphia players there, so they're waiting for him to travel. It's ridiculous. Josh Hart comes across the timeline barely there. 12 seconds on the game clock. Shot clock is turned off. Got Miles McBride stuck with the ball in his hand, and they got to figure it out. 6, 5, 4, 3. He has no take moves, but he did get a good shot off there. Paul Reed was able to squeeze a rebound out there at the last second. But this guy, Miles McBride, he's definitely need to get to a skills coach and work on some take moves, man. Play some more pickup, get out there and just work on his moves. Work on some take moves, man. He has none. He did have that crazy in and out move that he did not too long ago, but everything is really step backs. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely needs to figure out how he's going to get his way to the basket, man. The music in the place. Yeah, I am Jarrell's the last comment there. Yeah, man. So it is what it is, man. Shout out to all my Muslim people, man. Shout out to all my Muslim people. We're right in the beginning of Ramadan. This is the second night of Ramadan. The first day wasn't so bad. First night also, man, I had like 6 slices of so I'm looking at the Little Caesars commercial. I had like 6 slices of Papa John's pizza, stuffed crust pizza. So each slice is like 370 calories. I had 6 of them joints, man. So that translates to like over 2,000 something calories. So that's not what I wanted, man. But that pizza was so good. I couldn't stop myself from eating, man. So today's a little bit better. I did have McDonald's breakfast this morning, but that's to start the day, and I haven't eaten since I ate at was at 7:15, and today sunset was at 7:00. So at 7:00, like I said, we was in a movie theater, so I had a little bit of popcorn. I had a couple pretzel bites, that my wife saved me, and I had some candy. One of the kids had some chewy nerds clusters. So I ate some of those, and haven't eaten anything since. Haven't drank anything or anything. Maybe a little swallow soda that I had in the car. I got some empty bottles here that I gotta get rid of out of here from my little studio here. But I don't have anything to drink. So after the game here, so we just ended the third quarter. After the fourth quarter, we finished this game, get this win. I'll go get me something to drink, man. So I definitely been practicing, not necessarily the Muslim faith, but just just paying attention to things that they're doing, stuff like that. I don't know if I'll be able to be a dedicated Muslim where I'm like praying all the times that they pray and just doing all of the actual beautiful practices that they have with the religion. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with it, but it is beautiful, man. Definitely is beautiful, beautiful religion. So I tend to do a lot of different things from different religions. Stuff that Hindus do. Of course, the Catholic religion and stuff like that. There's a lot of little things that I keep with myself. But I just learned that growing up, in life, period, man, you're always gonna find something good from everywhere. So I tend to live my life like that, man. So right now I'm celebrating Ramadan with my Muslim people, and it's not easy, man. So when you feel hungry and you feel thirsty and stuff like that, you got to think about people that don't have it. The reason why I'm overweight is because I got it. I have it. I have food. I have enough food in excess where I can eat a lot. I don't exercise like the way I should. That's why I've been gaining so much weight too. But by not eating and knowing that you can eat at any time, and there's people out there that can't eat like how I can, it just put things in perspective, and it makes actually makes the fast bearable. When you think of it like that, there's people out there that are like this every day, and I have the luxury to just put something in my mouth anytime I want to. So that's something to look forward to. As you reflect through this season, the Ramadan season, and just maybe next year think about trying to do it for a little while. Maybe he goes Bogdan catches off a screen there. Those are shots that he should make instantly with that jump shot that he has. Kelly Oubre with the rebound, coming in full head of steam and driving. Good defense there by Miles McBride. Missed. Precious with the rebound. DiVincenzo coming down the court. Nice little trap for the Knicks. Over to Miles. Miles lets the ball go. Gives it right to Bogey for three in the corner. He misses that. Precious with the offensive rebound. He gets it. Gets into the stance. Gives it over to DiVincenzo. Back to Precious inside for the dunk. Man, he gets up quick, boy. He hit that cut so fast. Took one step. Next thing, he's at full extension, dunking with the right hand. Precious is really good, man. Really, really good. We got Oubre top of the key, being guarded by Precious now. Precious, this guy Oubre just shoots over him at the foul line, misses it. We go Bogey has it, pushes the ball up the court. Bogey's got to get rid of the ball. He stopped too soon, gives it to Miles. Miles is looking for a screen, gets a screen from Precious there. Looking for Precious, gives it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart has it, gives it to Precious in the post. High post. Precious looking for the cutter. Wow, Tobias Harris just slaps it out of his hands there. Finds his way to the Frenchman, 40, and the Knicks got lost on defense there. Kelly Oubre was wide open for the dunk. Tom Thibodeau's calling a timeout. So we got 10 minutes and 35 seconds. We got Tom Thibodeau already with a timeout there. The Knicks got lost on defense a little bit there, but it's all good. Shout out to Knicks Live. My man Julian Bloom was running Knicks Live, guys. So starting up a new podcast, man. So he did a pod with Cully. I think that's a good look. For those that know who Cully is and Julian Bloom, I think that's a good look, man. I've been trying to get up with Julian. Hopefully we can do it soon. But I think that's a good look for him and Cully if they have time to do it together. That'll be really good for them. It kind of reminds me of Divine and Shaw Powers, man. They popped up together, and that's a good look. You know what I'm saying? So Shaw is always in everybody's chat and stuff. But to see him pop up there with Divine on the low, did the pod, they got some good stuff going on over there. So that's what's up, man. He says, what a difference OG makes. Salute you, yeah, man. Absolutely, OG comes in there like he been out there, like he been doing it. So I think that's interesting. Let me get this going here, because I like to use ESPN. Where's ESPN? ESPN scoreboard. Let's take a look at that, just so I can get the box score stuff. So let's take a look at the box score. Slide this over. Yeah, so box score stuff. Tobias Harris hasn't done anything against the Knicks, man, since this entire year. He only has 2 points, man. Mo Bamba 5 points, only 2 rebounds is embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? For somebody that some people wanted Mo Bamba to be the starting center over Mitchell Robinson. You know, people was talking about that. You know, so it's crazy. Or just to have Mo Bamba come in and playing with Mitchell Robinson. And Mo Bamba's been doing nothing but shit since he left Orlando, man. Kyle Lowry's out there, 6 assists, 2 steals. That's what he does, man. But he's old now, only 2 points. Watch out for him with the clutch shooting, though. Maxey, 6 for 14, 17 points. And Kelly Oubre has not seen a shot he would not take. He's also shooting 6 for 13. He has 16 points, too. So he's been playing really good for them between Maxey and Oubre. Batum, I keep forgetting Batum's name. That's why I'm calling him the old Frenchman. The old Frenchman, how old is my man? He's only 35, man. So 35 for me was young, man. I still was out there playing basketball a little bit at 35. 35, I had just kind of stopped because my little guys were just coming around, man. So I think my little guy was just born. My 10-year-old, he was I was like 34 when he was born. 34 turning 35, man. So I had just stopped playing ball when the little guys came around. So 35 is not old, to tell you the truth. I was still kind of balling a little bit. Shout out to Kenya Martin. What's his name? Kevin Martin? KJ Martin. So he's Kenya Martin Jr. So he goes by KJ Martin. He's out there. He's not doing shit. What else? Well, KJ Martin didn't play at all, I should say. Paul Reed with 19 minutes there, 8 points, 4 rebounds. Somehow he finds a way to get the ball in the basket. Somehow he finds a way to get some rebounds. Paul Reed is trash, dude. He has a lot of potential to be better than he is, but he just he reminds me of Jericho Sims, that type of guy. Cameron Payne's a hard worker, 6 points, 1 assist. Buddy Hield out there, 7 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. He should be a fixture at the starting shooting guard spot for them. I don't know what Philadelphia is doing. But they're being shorthanded. How are they benching Buddy Hield out there? They need all the scoring they can get. I don't get it. But anyway, let's get back to the game here. Knicks with a 3-point shot up. Oubre with the rebound. Ow! Oubre bring the ball up the court with the red shoes. Top of the key being guarded by Miles. Over to Tobias Harris. Dribbles twice. Kicks it out to Oubre. He goes Buddy Hield. Dribbles left. 2 dribbles. Kicks it out to Oubre again. Oubre's everywhere. He tries to get up there for the dunk, and they're going to call it a fizzle, which is bullshit. Tom Thibodeau, this guy, Josh Hart's telling Tom Thibodeau to review that. But Kelly Oubre is going to get some free throws here. He goes Buddy Hield there. I'm looking at tap. I don't think that's a foul. That's bullshit, man. So did I freeze? I think I froze a little bit there, guys. Looking at myself like I froze. But yeah, man. Shout out to Julian Bloom there with Knicks Live. He says, Jarrell, we need that offensive line solid, bro. Yeah, man. Well, my thing is, let me leave that. Since we're whipping Philadelphia's ass, right? I want to talk Giants, man. What should the Giants do next? So I mean, like the biggest thing right now with this early free agent stuff going on here, I think the Knicks the Giants have done a really good job getting the players that we needed kind of to fill holes, right? We got 2 offensive players, 2 offensive line guys. We got a big time edge rusher, which is incredible for us there. We ended up getting a running back to basically to replace Saquon Barkley. That's it there. So I mean, of course, we need to get a quarterback. People keep talking about that. Like I said, I'm talking about State. All State want to do is talk about a quarterback. We do need a quarterback, but what's the use of getting that quarterback if we don't have a team, a line or a defense to keep him on the floor to do well? So what's the point? But guys don't get it, man. They're talking from a basketball mindset. It's 2 different sports. DiVincenzo there dribbling, looking for the referee to get a foul. So Payne and DiVincenzo kind of arguing with the refs about tic-tac stuff. Payne is pushing DiVincenzo, DiVincenzo pushing back. So Nick Nurse is out there asking for a review. Is he going to review something? What the fuck is going on here? He called a timeout and then reviewed something with Payne. So look at this. DiVincenzo's pushing. So I guess DiVincenzo pushed a little bit. So now Payne is there. So I guess that's all. That's on DiVincenzo. So Nick Nurse has something to fight over. I don't think he's going to get a call. I don't understand why he would review that. It's interesting. Yeah, man. True is dope, man. That dude is awesome cutting to the basket. I wish he would do it more often. Harlem CEO in the place. Be good to see Harlem CEO, man, as always, man. Him and his young lady. I mean, just great to see you guys. He says, Evil told told you they will play like Killer State. Yeah, man. This guy, shout out to Big Bubba. That's Isaiah from MBK. He was saying that he's gonna be so pissed off if we blow them out. So I'm quite sure right now he's somewhere he's shaking in his boots right now. You know what I'm saying? Because we're kicking their ass tonight, as we should. You know, I don't know what was happening in the last game. I think it might have been I think I was gonna blame DJ Shuttle for the reason why we lost. You know, just for the simple fact that he came to the Garden with like a carry-on bag, for Christ's sake. You know, it was like I don't even know how he even got it to his seat. You know, another thing too, man, it's a drag going to these Knicks games. How close these seats are, they're so tight on each other, where it's like beyond intimate. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not uncomfortable with the person next to you or whatever, man, you just gotta smell everything that's coming off them, man. And that's uncomfortable, man. You know, people got to wear masks, and you can't hear them because they're afraid to take the mask off. Shout out to Ron. Ron wears a mask because he has a lady at home with a compromised immune system. You know what I'm saying? So you got to protect his lady at home and stuff. You know, but a lot of people too. You know, I feel like wearing a mask. We're so close on top of each other, man. So you know they got to do something with that, man. I feel like they could take out a seat out of every row, and I think that would kill a lot of that, man. Give people some leg room, man. You know, why does everybody have to be packed in there? You know, to squeeze out seats. Like the Knicks have like 19,000 seats, man. Why can't they have 18,000? Why does it need to be 19,000? I still get it. Tim's a clown. He said with the big at the 4, Hart at the 3 spot, 24/7. Now sad. Yeah, David L always comes in there with the nice grammar. You know, worse than I talk. David L types like I talk, man. So I get what you're saying, though, man. I don't know if I would have started off the game. I mean, but he came in there. He looks good. Knicks are winning by 20, man. So you know, can't really complain too much about that. But like I said, I think Precious coming off the bench immediately. I think is a good look because he's got to get used to it. He's got to get used to coming off the bench because when Julius comes back, you know, he absolutely is going to be coming off the bench with OG starting. You know what I'm saying? Josh Hart, I think he can handle the motion a little bit better than a Precious. So Precious really needs to figure it out. I think Josh Hart can come in and play whenever he wants to. It doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to see how that goes. Like that backup rotation, man. Like I'm trying to say, Josh Hart has to be the first guy off the bench. Bogey has to play. Precious has to play. So that's 3 guys right there. Then you got Miles McBride. So you can have, let's say Josh Hart is the pseudo shooting guard, I guess, coming off the bench. And you got Miles McBride along with Precious and Bogdanovich. But then what do you do with Mitchell Robinson? And Mitchell Robinson is ready to play soon too. So what happens with Mitchell Robinson? You know, so you're talking about 10 guys, you know? You know, I'm not worried too much about Alec Burks at all. You know, shout out to the other dude also, you know, Shake Milton. I don't think he's ever going to see any play for the Knicks unless somebody gets hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, maybe next year we'll see what happens with that. You know, but I think we have a solid, basically 10-man rotation. You know, with the Knicks, will Tom Thibodeau go that deep? You know, we'll see what happens. A lot of guys are going to be situational once the playoffs start, man. It depends on what team we play. Tobias Harris comes in there with a sidestepping, Euro stepping kind of move there, no good. Precious with the rebound, telling everybody to calm down, gives it over to DiVincenzo, comes across the timeline. DiVincenzo got something going on with their guards there. I guess he got something to prove. He comes in full head of steam, kind of rocked the baby, got some slapped out of bounds. But DiVincenzo, the way that he plays like he wants to fight, but he fights with the game. You know, so instead of like starting some shit, like there was almost a big fight in the last game between him and Oubre because Oubre tried to step over him. You know, so DiVincenzo's kind of attacking them in a physical kind of way, you know, almost as if he's fighting them. You know, so that's a good way to approach the game, man. If guys are pissing you off and stuff like that, attack them the way, you know, as if you're fighting them. You know, so that's what I would tell my players. If you're pissed off or you're angry or whatever, stop the yapping. Use the game to yap. You know, use the ball to yap. Hit guys, bump guys, slap guys, that type of thing in the name of the game. He goes to Tobias Harris, man. He can't even get the ball out. The Knicks are swarming. Buddy Hield kicks it out to Oubre. Oubre might have took a step inside to KJ Martin, but Precious, man, with a big-time steal, comes in there. They're going to call – what are they calling here? They're going to call What are they calling here? So Precious get the steal. So he got the steal, yeah? Are they going to call a kickball? Yes, they're going to call a kickball. So they're going to bring it back. It's going to be Philadelphia ball. At least that's what I'm assuming this is happening. Let me plug in my oh, I can't. So then I have to just leave it like that. Is that Lundqvist's son there? Looks like a younger version of Lundqvist there. So shout out to everybody popping into the chat now. We got Cameron Payne on the inside. Gives it up to KJ Martin. He gets stripped easy. Ball out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Philadelphia ball. We got 4.8 seconds on the shot clock. So shot clock is not going to be seconds. They did not hit the rim. And look at the Knicks fans talking shit too. Talking shit to Cameron Payne there. Look at this. You know Cameron Payne can hear it because the rest of the fans can hear it. What is he saying to him? Cameron Payne trying to get the ball in bounds. Over to Reed. Cameron Payne has to get it up. Misses that over the top of the back with Josh Hart with the rebound. 22 seconds on the shot clock again. We got 8 minutes and 12 seconds in the game. Trying to get it over. Gives it to Precious now. So Brunson is in the game. He hasn't touched the ball much yet. Cameron Payne gets a steal. He pushes off on Miles, but look at Precious out there with the nice block and transition. But Kelly Oubre is there, catches the ball and lays it up. So Precious is kind of a little pissed off at somebody. Somebody missed their assignment or something. So I don't know what's happening here. Maybe off the play. I think Precious is kind of pissed off about the non-call on the opposite end there. Yeah, because he turned around looking right at the ref, looking for the ref. So, I mean, big-time recovery there by Precious, man, coming in full court there, defending the rim. So I'm trying to say Precious deserves to play. So there's no reason for that Precious should be taken out of the rotation at all. You know, I do like Bogey. You know, Bogey. If Bogey can get that shot going, the offense going, it's nice. But you know, makes you wonder if maybe Bogey should be the one to get tapped out. You know, have Precious and Josh Hart at the forwards, and then have Miles and somebody else in the backcourt there. It's interesting. There's a lot of stuff you got to think about, man. A lot of people think it's you stupid, you know, it's cut and dry, bro. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's not that cut and dry, man. Definitely not that cut and dry. Miles McBride over to Brunson. Brunson comes around a screen there for Precious. Miles McBride step back 3-point shot, knocks that down. Miles McBride, that's his bread and butter, that step back game. He has that going. Elbows and corner threes. He's like absolutely knocks lights out, man. Cameron Payne running the show now. Comes around the screen, looking to give it up. Shot up over the rim there, no good. Miles McBride with the rebound. He's got to push it. 20 seconds, 19, 18. Gets across at the 17-second mark. In and out, dribble there, crossover from Precious there. He needs to give up the ball. He's being guarded by 3 people. Josh Hart is throwing his hands up. Brunson, no look past the Precious on the inside. Precious should have just shot it. Nice cut to the basket by Miles McBride. Precious should have shot that, though. He was Cameron Payne left-hand side. Doing a good job running the point. Transition, 3-point shot. Paul Reed gives it up. Paul Reed is trash, man. He looks like a 10-man out there. Cameron Payne looking. Gives it over to Oubre. Oubre has the ball. Looks like Oubre's going to shoot it. Crossed over against Bogey. Step back 3-point shot. No good. Josh Hart in there fighting, throwing his body around. Got that rebound. Kicking his legs in there. Wow. Just got Cameron Payne just ripped the ball out of his hands. But he finally is going to get a call. I think that might be his first free throws of the game, man. Is this Josh Hart's first free throws of the game? So I'm taking a look at Josh Hart right now. Josh Hart, he has 3 free throws, man. So this will be his 4th free throw of the game here. So we're basically at the, synced up at the same time. Josh Hart is shooting free throws. Yeah. Yep, shout out to Knicks Real Talk. Yeah, man, they do a real good pregame show. Shout out to Divine and Shot Powers. They do a really good job with the pregame show. You know, Bagger Jones. There's certain things as a fact of life. You know, they do a really good job with the pregame. You know, Sim does a really good job. You know, with the pregame also. He does it different than the way Divine gets you ready for that game, man. Divine is crazy as fuck. He really gets you hyped up to watch the game. Super positive. Just like me, can't stop talking. Just got it in him. Can't stop talking. You know what I'm saying? So really really good dude, man. There's quite a other few guys out there that do a really good job with the show and stuff. Micah Jones in the place. He says Giants need to get Fields from Chicago, then use a 6 pick for a wide receiver. I get that. So Field from Chicago. So give me a second. So we got Payne top of the key now. Drives down Precious. Precious in there defends it beautifully. So I mean it's going to be tough driving against Precious, man. He be eating shots up. Josh Hart comes around the screen there. Holds his dribble, kicks it out to Burks now. So Burks is in the game. It's kind of weird. He gets it and holds it immediately. Gives it to Josh. Miles McBride's dribbling, looking to give it up. Precious had a wide open dunk there, but I guess they're going to call a legal screen. So right now, OG is getting some ice to his elbow there. So, just trying to keep things good. Hot pack maybe. Looks like maybe it's a hot pack, heat pack on the elbow to keep his elbow loose. You can see a couple pin marks in there, from the incisions, trying to get those scrapes up out of there. So Josh Hart's coming out of the game, man. 20 points, 19 rebounds, 10 assists is incredible, man. Big time game here for him. So the Knicks are up by 30. My God, I haven't checked the score the entire time here. Knicks are up by damn near 30, man. So Josh Hart's coming out the game there, standing ovation already. Game is over. And there he goes, hyping up the crowd. So that's why Burks is probably in the game now. So Philadelphia, we're going to start emptying up this bench. I would like to see Shake Milton get out there. So I don't know who this is here. Number 16 on Philadelphia. So they're going to start throwing obscure players out there. The Knicks definitely do the same. Yeah, as far as Chicago, who's the Fields? Chicago, let me see. Chicago Bears Fields. So Justin Fields, quarterback. So you think they should get Fields? Really? Is that a thing? Is he available to come out from the Bears? I would think the Bears might want to keep somebody on young like that, man. Latest report on Justin Fields' trade market isn't great for the Bears. The legal tampering period for okay. So I mean, I guess he could be available for trade. Justin Fields, that's interesting. I mean, I never thought about that. I never thought about Justin Fields. That's interesting. Justin Fields is a young boy, though, man. So then he's have an opportunity to draft a quarterback. So I don't know if the resources. Look at Miles McBride again. Like I said, corners and elbows. This guy Miles McBride is on the money, man. He's become he's doing everything that we wanted. This guy McBride, not McBride. I forgot money's name already. They're not on the Knicks. Fuck him. Here goes Jericho Sims out there now, playing some defense. Picked up Paul Reed. Paul Reed's going to come in there. He's trash, man. Spinning the lane, gets a little floater lane, knocks that down. He's so awkward. I think that's what it is. Paul Reed is really awkward. So I'm just stalling there because I can't think of money's name. It's Quentin Grimes. Damn, I couldn't think of his name for nothing. So I mean, Miles McBride is out there doing what we wanted Quentin Grimes to do, and doing it so good, man. Here goes Miles McBride in between the legs, crossover past the Precious, 4-3 contested, no good. Jericho Simpson is to slap it just enough for Precious to get it on a cut and dunks that baby. Damn, the Knicks are up by 30 points, man. Definitely got revenge from the last game. Straight ass whooping here of the Philadelphia 76'ers. Bogey trying to take advantage there on the inside. Good defense by the Knicks. Miles McBride just got his hand in there just enough for Bogey to recover. Excellent game here by the Knicks, man. Yeah, so I mean, this is interesting. I never really thought about it. So I'm definitely gonna have to take a look at this. Some of this information that I see. I see Justin Fields trade after Cousin leaves Vikings. Shit. All right. So that's something to look up after the fact and once the game is over. Yeah, man. Some more Giants talk, I should say. Offensive line and special teams. Our special teams was trash last year, man. So we definitely got to upgrade the special teams. We can upgrade the special teams by trying to fix some of the other positions. So Special teams definitely something that we need to fix. Definitely a weakness for the Giants. But we can't fix everything in one off season, but we can fix enough where we can compete, man. I'm definitely. I think everybody that follows football and follows the Giants are all on the same page. You know what I'm saying? So this is a NBA basketball game. Why am I looking at, women's hygiene stuff, man? So I just don't get it, man. The WNBA, I could watch a whole WNBA game and they don't show any panties. Here we are watching the Knicks game on TNT, and all I see is panties. Big, big gal draws, not just panties. Made by knix.com. Straight big gal draws, man. They pouring liquid in the panties and all that shit. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? During the WNBA game in the finals, I did not see not one feminine hygiene product. But here we go on TNT. We got feminine hygiene products all over the screen, like pouring liquid in the underwears and big gal draws. Like, what are we doing, man? I would love to see that during the WNBA because it makes sense. Because it's WNBA. They need to come up with like little things like that to help the women out there when they're playing basketball, sports things to help them with their, with their needs. You know what I'm saying? But we shouldn't be looking at feminine hygiene products watching the NBA. It's ridiculous. Do women watch NBA? Of course. But you get what I'm trying to say, because you can actually use some of these WNBA women out there to actually sponsor some of these products. That puts money in their pocket. You're not gonna have Julius Randle selling tampons, man. What the fuck, man? So I don't know. I just don't understand what they be thinking with the stuff, man. They want to include women and stuff, but they don't do it for the women when the women are playing. It's crazy, bro. Not even like it doesn't have to be stuff like Summer's Eve and all that shit, but at least deodorant, you know what I'm saying? Sports bras and undergarments and stuff like that that's good for women that play sports all the time. Because I've dated plenty of women throughout my life that work out and play sports. My wife is one of them. She used to work out like crazy, and they're always looking for new stuff to help them out there, with their needs when they play in sports or working out extremely hard with the way that the women work out. That women like to do classes and things of that nature. Team workouts and boot camps and shit. So you need products to help them out with those type of things. So I would love to see that during the women's games, because to get them to get some product placement, get some money in these girls' hands, man. So Burks just pulls up, no good. Jericho with the rebound. Miles over to Shake. Shake gets a split the defense, left-handed lip. Oh, that looked nice, man. So right off the back, this guy Shake Milton should Alec Burks should never play, and Shake Milton should get all the minutes. Just off of that one play right there. Gets the ball, split the defense, comes in there and gets the ball on the rim with the left hand. And he gets fouled. Sold, right? Sold. Yeah, man, scrolling down here. I'm looking for some Giants stuff, man. Anybody want to talk Giants? Got Bagger. He says, all these moves Giants making, if they don't get a quarterback to lead the offense, all these moves are going to be pointless. See, that's not true there, because Daniel Jones is a quarterback. We already signed him for $40 million. We know what he can do. The thing is, we have to get the offensive line to protect him. We got to get a defensive team out there to get the offense, to get the opposing offense off the field. If the defense can get stops, it gives the Giants offense more opportunities. Does not anybody understand that? If the defense is good, it gives the offense more opportunity to try to score. So that's also good for the quarterback. It's going to be more reps and more opportunities to go downfield. You know what I'm trying to say? So we need all these moves are important. So the moves that the Giants made are all important. Of course, that quarterback needs to be fixed. So we absolutely do need to get a point guard draft one, a quarterback to draft one, or to trade for one, which my man here said from Justin Fields here from Chicago. That's interesting to me. If we can make a trade for a young point guard, I keep saying point guard, quarterback, for the Giants, or draft one, that would be fantastic. Have him in the stash. That Daniel's still gonna have to start, until we figure out that this young person is the one. If this young person is good enough, I'll put him out there and let him go through his growing pains. You know what I'm saying? But if that person is not ready, then we gotta rock with Daniel Jones for the time being, because we absolutely paid him. So we have to do that. But we definitely should have one in the mix, for the future. Yeah, man. So Nick Live, he says he loved the toughness that iHeart pushed Oubre. Yeah, man. So right now we got Miles Bryant out there, Shake and Oubre's out there. So I like that with Jericho Sims. Still a very solid, five group here. Miles Bryant's too much dribbling. Shake Milton comes across the screen. Thought about splitting the defense. Throws a nice alley oop to Jericho Sims. He didn't time it right. Alec Burks for three, in and out. So this is an opportunity for Philadelphia to cut into the lead. Knicks were up by 30. Looks like it's going to be more closer to 25 now. So Burks bringing the ball up the court, looking for everybody to come back down. He's dribbling. Gives it to Jericho. Jericho telling Jericho to go to the opposite side. Shake Milton has it, goes around the screen. Nice little change of pace dribble there. Off the bounce, shoots it, almost hits the side of the backboard. Jericho Sims doing a good job playing defense here. Corner three. Sidestep, number 16. He should have shot it. He didn't. Gives it over to Buddy Hield. So they're trying to get like bullshit stats. So we got Paul Reed is still out there. We got like I said, we got Buddy Hield still out there. So they're still trying to get like little stats for their guys, I guess, to cut the lead a little bit. So Paul Reed is going to get some shots here. So you're talking about Tibbs saw how capable this bench is. He needs to expand the rotation. Yeah, it's gonna be coming faster than we can expect, man. Julius, like I said, and Mitch, he should be coming. I think Julius might be ready within a week, maybe in a week and a half. I think Julius might be ready to come out there. Mitch Robinson hasn't scrimmaged yet. He hasn't done any basketball contact yet. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as that happens, he should be out there too. So I think they might come in at the same time. We'll see. So Brunson is out the game now. So thank God. Tom Thibodeau finally pulled his guys. Let me see if I can bring these comments a little bit closer here. I just want to talk some Giant stuff, man, because we definitely got our revenge against this Philadelphia squad. Number 16, I'm trying to figure out who the fuck he is there. I'm trying to read his jersey number, his back of his jersey. Certain guys, physically, you like the way they look physically, so you're just interested to see them doing something. But I mean, the game is over. Shot clock is turned off. We got 8 seconds, 7 seconds. So the Knicks did their job here, man. Basically beat this team by over 20. Knicks were whipping their ass by over 30 something in this game. So it's definitely good to see the Knicks whip that ass here. So I want to see what's going on with this box score, because OG had 10 points in the first half, man. Definitely set the table for what we got going on here. He ended up with a season average about 14 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. I think physically and just his basketball IQ out there definitely changes the game for the Knicks, man. We got better. With OG out there, we're definitely a better team, man. We're so good with OG out there. I'm glad we have him. Hartenstein played 20 minutes, 6 points. He got 5 rebounds, 2 assists. So this is good minutes here for him to continue to rehab while he's playing. 20 minutes per game is right on money for him. When like I said, when Mitch comes back, he's going to have to figure that out, because Precious deserves all 24 minutes that he got tonight. He had 13 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 blocks. How many shots did Precious alter today? So Precious has to play. So I don't know what Tom Thibodeau is going to do with that rotation there. Like I said, the start of the game here is Josh Hart, 20 points, 19 rebounds, fam, 10 assists. So he had 18 defensive rebounds, which is incredible. Only 1 offensive. Those 18 defensive rebounds are defensive stops, guys. So I think those are more important than offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounds give you a second chance on that possession, but a defensive rebound also gives you a shot, because once you get the defensive rebound, now you're on offense, right? So isn't that similar to an offensive rebound? That's why I don't understand the logic between offensive rebounds are more important. If you get the rebound, that means it's your ball now, right? That means that now you have a chance to play offense. So it's the same shit. Except a defensive rebound is a long offensive rebound. I still understand people's mentality when they watch the game, man. So sliding in, DiVincenzo was 16. Definitely a better game than the last one. McBride, 13 off the bench. We got Precious, 13, like I said. Bogey was on his nut today. 22 minutes. He got zero field goals at all, man. 2 rebounds, 1 assist. If he's not scoring, he's not giving anything for us. But 13 for Precious and 13 for McBride is incredible. Yeah, man, so good stuff there. On the opposite end, only Kelly Oubre, only Maxey on their side. You got Paul Reed able to get some bullshit points for him. He's super awkward. I'd still, he's just one of those guys, man. Good off the bench, I guess, but super awkward player, man. This guy, Paul Reed. Yeah, but the Knicks won, man. I really want to talk some Giants stuff, man. So shout out to Ian Jarrell if you're still there, man. We got to get some diehard Giants going, so we could talk some Giants. I definitely would love to hear your insight on certain things there. He goes, Daniel Berry Sports, man. What's good? Peace, man. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. So definitely gonna take a look at you after the game here. Yeah. He says, makes up for the last loss big time. That last loss was horrible, man. It was like the walk of shame coming out the garden, man. Everybody was so sad, the somber kind of thing there. Because it was just a bad game. Like, it's not like the Knicks played bad. It's just like a cloud of bad energy or something. I don't know what was happening in the last game. But the Knicks absolutely made up for it, man. So, sliding. Yeah, man, big gal draws. It doesn't make no sense. Why am I watching the Knicks game and watching women pour Kool-Aid into underwears? It doesn't make no sense. It's ridiculous to me. But I could watch a WNBA game and won't see not one feminine hygiene product. It's ridiculous, man. Hey, look at this Shaq in the Kotex commercial. Like, what the fuck, man? They would rather do that. They would rather put Shaq in a dress to sell tampons than actually come up with something that women can actually use and advertise for them and put them on these commercials and put some bread in their pocket. I just don't understand what's so hard about that shit. Yeah, man. Shout out to Shake. Shake Milton had some good handles out there looking, man. But Burks is trash, man. Burks, I think Burks' flow, it just doesn't fit with the squad that's doing it. Shake Milton's does, though. But like I said, even though Shake Milton might look like he's somebody, he's an odd man out in our rotation. We can't even look his way unless somebody gets hurt. Yeah, he looks like he's been in the trunk for the season. Yeah. He's been in purgatory playing in Detroit, man. And so it's been a good game. Kept them on the 80s. That's one thing, too. I don't know if the major outlets have been talking about it, but the Knicks have definitely been spiking these teams, man. We will get over 100, and other teams have a hard time getting to 80. So listen, man, we have a great team. We have a great team. Record-wise here. So I was looking at the record earlier. I don't know if it changed at all, so let me refresh it to see what's going on here. Let me get you out of here for a second, Harlem. But looks like the Knicks, they haven't updated yet, but the Knicks won here. That's also positive. So, you know what? I think the last few games of the season, I think this is it right here. I don't think much change is going to happen here. I think that if anything, the Knicks might go up. But I think Cleveland right now is a little bit too far ahead for the Knicks to catch them. There's not really much games left. But I think this is going to be it here. I think this is really what it's going to be. From the play-in, from 7 to 10, that's the play-in. The Hawks, the Bulls, the Heat, the Pacers, they're going to have to figure that out. But the Pacers and the Heat, I think, are too strong for the Bulls and the Hawks. The Bulls might be able to figure something out. The Hawks also, they kind of like cusp playoff teams. So we'll see what works. But I don't see the Pacers getting knocked out. And the Miami Heat, just for them always being prepared, I don't see them getting knocked out either. So I think from 1 to 8, the Celtics versus the Heat in the first round. You got the Bucks versus the Pacers. You got the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Sixers, and then you got the Knicks and the Magic, man. So I think we're gonna get exactly what we asked for in this playoff run. The most dangerous team right now, I think, is the Knicks. I really think it's the Knicks. I like a full Knicks team should be able to sweep Orlando Magic, man. Not for nothing. If not sweep, maybe a gentleman's sweep, 5-1. And if you go to the second round. I believe that second round is that against the Celtics? I'm not exactly sure about that. The next second round there. Let me see. Yeah, I think after the 4 and 5 matchup, I think we play the Celtics. I think it will be the Celtics versus the Pacers, but that's not a guarantee because the Miami Heat versus the Celtics. I don't think that's a guarantee because the Celtics, Miami Heat are going to be ready for the Celtics. So if the Celtics beat them, then we're going to have the Celtics in the second round. So I think we'll be ready for the Celtics in the second round. I don't think they'll be ready for us. So I mean, it's interesting, man. Like, it's good to talk about. But let me get up out of here. I want to go get something to drink. I haven't drank anything. Happy Ramadan to all my Muslim, Knicks fans out there. It's definitely hard with the Muslim season to try to do anything physical or whatever, because you're not eating throughout the day. But hopefully you guys are having a blessed evening. Getting your prayers and getting in some good food for the evening. Not too much. Get prepared for tomorrow morning in the sunrise. Shout out to everybody that popped in, and shout out to Knicks Live and the place to be. Shout out to already 100 people definitely popped in at the end there. I'd love to see you in here. Jerry Fitz in there. He says, make Sunday's loss more aggravating. Absolutely, man. Knicks can catch the Cavs if the Knicks get on a little run. Cavs and the Bucks both have killer March. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, if we happen to catch the Cavs, then we play the 76ers in the first round. If the 76ers don't get back Embiid, we should be able to sweep them too. So I mean, then we'll be on a different path. Then that second round matchup, I believe, will be the Bucks. I think that if we let me see, if we ended up playing the 76ers, I think that second round matchup will be against the Bucks, if I'm not mistaken. If the Bucks even get past the Pacers, that's the problem. So I'm not sure if we want to go that route, because we have problems against the Pacers, and on the Bucks I'm not really too worried about, but it's definitely going to be two big time matchups depending on who comes out of there. So I'm ready for all smoke, man. Just prepare for the playoffs. This is what's going to happen. This is the outlook for what's happening out there. Anyway, you know what time it is. It's time to clap them cheeks. It's your boy Eru, diehard Knicks. Let's get the score back up here. 106-79, man. Big time win here for the Knicks here. Time to get up out of here. Like I said, time to clap them cheeks for the diehard Knicks. Theme song. Shout out to Travis Ryan. Get ready, guys. Bye.
Eru, I see you. Die hard. Trap. We gonna do this one the right way. We in here forever. Yeah. Die hard. Homie, die hard. You can check the swag, he the realest by far. Swimming in that blue and orange, he the lifeguard. Yeah, he been through pain, at least he got some nice scars. He can smell a trophy, yeah, he need it back to back. Represent himself, his own name is on his back. 10 toes down, try to stop him, he come back. Bandwagon hoppers, he will knock you off your tracks. You ain't saying nothing, Nero been here from the start. He been working in the lab to take his team and make it art. See him going over film to help him build and make him smart. He will tell you how he feels because he's real and he got heart. He will never fade away, he will never change his face. Everybody picking faves, and he's feeling out of place, cause he is for the team and he always rep the squad. Like that Christmas movie, he gon' always die hard. City on my back. They ask me what's my name and it's on my back. I'm just speaking facts. We got big dreams, we ain't looking back. We be really die hard, yeah, that's a fact. We be really die hard, ain't no going back. Make the whole crowd rise like a thermostat. Fourth quarter, I'm the killer that's gonna murder that.
Still here. All right, y'all. Peace.